I'm your average Chad Sonic enjoyer. And I just get out a thing of whiskey or bourbon or something. Delightful. And I hereby declare this game fresh.
Now, hang on a second. Have we gotten so meta that Fenrir is doing an impression of his own impression of himself?
Yes.
Wow, I'm glad you noticed.
Look at him run. I can't believe he goes such speeds.
Much speed. Wow.
It's Sonic
They
the
should
Hedgehog.
name him after what he does.
Wow, it's
You
like
go
Are you looking
Running.
forward
very
to
fast?
Sonic Prime?
Yeah, actually I am.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty cool.
Well, like, if this is, you know, and I think this is probably what happened, like, this is the result of the movie doing well, and then Sega getting some royalties from the movie, and then being like, oh, hey, we could actually make a game now. That speaks volumes for what Sonic Prime might be.
I was remembering.
Yeah.
I was remembering a while back when like we were in that period of like no new games for ages.
Yeah.
Between like forces and whatever, and the guy who used to run the Twitter, I can't remember the very white guy who used to run Sonic's Twitter, who's now like working directly for Sega. He kept coming on as like the mouthpiece, being like, no, guys, believe me when I tell you, we're taking our time with this one. And, like, we're trying to make it right, and everyone was like, bullshit. But clearly they fucking did.
Yeah.
At least they, you know, tried. A little bit of effort.
It's
I mean, I heard the same about the New Saints Row.
I'm used to being the highly critical one, and now I'm hearing more critique from this game about from you, Raven.
Oh, I really like this game. I think it's really fun. But It's hard to, like, I see the jank and I want to point it out just to be like, hey, look, this is here, but, like,
let me get
at the same time,
fuck off.
Yeah,
I'm having a lot of fun.
It took less than 24 hours for mods to come out for Sonic
Have you seen the Adventure Sonic?
What's the mods?
Yeah,
I have.
That's a good one.
We got Adventure Sonic, we got Sonic 06 for some reason, which feels like blasphemy, but
because
that's just my opinion.
Sonic goes, I can't explain it. I was trying to word this to a friend the other day. Sonic 06, despite being you know, heinous and hated, has fans, and they are slowly coming out of the woodwork.
They're slowly feeling like, is it safe? Should we come out now?
They like it. They're distracted by another game, which is only okay. Let's just
go, Sonic 06 fans, let's go.
School sports take away funding from music and the arts.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, Project 06 looks tight.
They have Project 06, so I can kind of get behind that. However, I still think that the 06 Sonic looks kind of like a weird dolphin.
He does. He looks odd.
Yeah.
He's a bit too gangly.
He was in the middle of like 2 or 3 consecutive games where Sega was like, "What if Sonic, but in real life? But for real this time."
No, it's not a good idea.
Have you seen that like Sonic comic where it's like Sonic coming out of the TV and trying to grab the kids off?
Yes, it's
do not look. Do not touch the Ken Penders button today. Or
what about what about Sonic? But he has no shoes.
Don't rub the particular button.
Do you know about the Penders button?
The
Ken
Penders
Penders.
Button. Oh, I'm aware who Ken Penders is.
Right,
and I know that it just gets you going.
That's why. That's why.
I like Ken Penders.
It sounds like some sort of disease.
That's right. I did the Iggy.
I did the.
You know what? That's not a bad depiction of Ken Penders.
Old man yells at Cloud.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Old man yells at
the
kidneys.
That's right. I did the kidney.
I made up all the echidnas and they are all owned by me. I made echidnas.
I'm suing Australia.
I invented echidnas.
I'm suing Australia for the... They claim that they made echidnas. I came up with echidnas. I think you'll find. I actually have no idea what Ken Penders sounds like, thankfully.
He looks like Ned Flanders.
He looks like Fat Ned Flanders.
He'd be flattered to look like Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders is what he'd look like if he was, you know, looking after himself and making good choices with his life.
Yeah. Idly ho.
Hey, Bruno.
Idly ho, Sonic Arenos.
Oh, God.
I decided that Sonic has been pretty Christian, but not enough. He needs to be more Christian.
Welcome back to Dylan's couch. Ah.
No one's gonna get that reference,
No.
Freako.
Is this another YouTube rabbit hole that you guys have gone down without telling anybody else?
Oh no, this is a really old classic
Animator
like
on
YouTube thing.
Well,
Yeah, like an old animator
so
guy.
exactly what Fenrir just said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad someone else is here to be like, that's exactly what happened.
It's like
I'm tired, so I'm feeling snarky.
I love how snarky the characters are in this too. Like,
Yeah.
they're actually allowed to be
yeah.
characters. People,
Sonic has his classic
he
snark.
does. And
What do you think of his voice?
Shit.
I
like
think
the
it's a
thing.
good take. I really do. I think it's you can't be the upbeat Sonic all the time in this one because it's not appropriate. So you do need a wider range.
the
Yeah.
one thing I don't like about this Sonic is how they made his penis exposed.
They didn't do that. That's not a thing.
Made it
Freako,
12
show
times
me on the
longer.
picture where you see the exposed, quilly hedgehog.
You're looking at it. He's hitting it. He got detached from his
yes.
body.
Oh, I see.
The celestial penis that's come out of the earth.
Hey, look at it.
Celestial!
yeah,
That was the name I was looking
Yeah,
for! Thank you,
it's fine, I
Raven!
look-
You have saved the
I looked it up a
world!
while ago. but
You
I figured
saved my world!
I figured I'd wait until it was appropriate. Oh god.
Thank you, Raven.
Okay. I have my moments. Fuck. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, baby.
Well, as long as you said it and not me.
Look at me! I'm Shadow Fenrir! I'm a cool guy and everybody likes me.
Oh, well now I feel bad.
Look at me. My name is Mr. Scrunkles, and I've come to get your strawberry smickles.
Wow, that's like 3 layers of improv deep.
What wonderful content we're creating for the internet on this day. Oh,
I hope you're enjoying it, Jarvis.
Oh yeah, I'm Freako, and even though I talk about poop and vomit a lot, I think that people like me, and I'm a pretty cool guy.
Oh,
What's up,
And everybody
everybody?
loves
This is Mega Mitch here. I don't know why you were American.
Whoa, we got Freaky Friday going on! Is this a bit of a Freaky Friday?
It is Friday.
Here, and I've got a game for you, and game and chat, and it's Sonic. That's
look at me!
A real movie
Oh, no!
that you've never heard about.
I'm in Shadow Fenrir's body.
I
I'm
am
good at art
Shadow
now.
Fenrir. I like Sonic.
I like Hang on.
I'm your average Chad Sonic enjoyer. And I just get out a thing of whiskey or bourbon or something. Delightful.
My
And I
hobbies
hereby
are-
declare this game fresh.
Now, hang on a second. Have we gotten so meta that Fenrir is doing an impression of his own impression of himself?
Yes.
Wow, I'm glad you noticed.
My name.
They say it's a mark of a truly amazing performer to be able to do one character doing an imitation of another.
We've gone up full circle.
Jesus.
And I just did an imitation of an imitation
That
of
was
myself.
epic.
So all
Yeah.
these fucking VTube Twitch
Take that, Mel
streams,
Blanc.
He's just gotten so good at fucking.
So good at fucking.
Yeah, that. Well, he was already on that level, but it's fine.
I won an Olympic medal in sex, but I didn't want to brag about it.
He's the only person to get Olympic medals in both limbo and sex.
Barbados Slim.
Oh no.
Now, you haven't seen the last of me. Now, goodbye forever.
Oh wait. Goodbye forever.
Oh god.
So in things Freako would like to talk about, what do you think about them doing another season? Another season of Futurama?
Apparently the episode names are out, and I didn't even bother to look them up because I'm just
Wow.
gonna air until
Uninvested.
it
Yeah,
comes
Freako
out.
doesn't seem to be that invested in like the.
When it comes out, I'll
Futurama
watch
reboot.
it, but I'm not holding my
revival.
breath.
No.
Did John DiMaggio? I remember there being like.
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
back.
okay.
Currently working
They
my
paid
way
him.
through the last few seasons' audio commentaries, so
Ah,
That's dedication.
yeah.
I didn't listen. I didn't watch those episodes for like, I don't know, like 5 years. Like when they came out, I didn't watch them.
Wow.
I still
How do
haven't
they
seen
hold
all
up?
of them.
The last season they did was actually pretty good.
Yeah. I felt that way.
I remember
the first
when
one they came back was a bit hit and miss.
I remember when I think one of the first times I got Disney Plus, I was just like, oh shit, Futurama's on here. I haven't watched that in ages. I think I'll give it a rewatch. So I did, and it was great. I really enjoyed rewatching all the seasons that I grew up with. And then I got to the new seasons. I was like, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I got all the way through.
I've been working my way through the latest Simpsons bit by bit.
Hey, yeah, the latest season's different.
It's interesting. It's
I
got a bit
haven't
meta.
watched the newest one yet, but I watched the last one.
The Death Note parody was pretty on point.
Incredible for and I think one of the things between Sonic and The Simpsons is that both these reboots or these most recent versions of legacy characters is that they're letting them have dramatic arcs again. They're letting them have emotional ties to stuff that's happening instead of going, hey, it's Brand you like. Here's some funny shit they say for 20 minutes. Bye!
Hey, look at me. It's Lady Gaga. Lisa, come be my assistant.
It's almost like a whole bunch of boomers got in the writer's room and were like, no one fucking cares if we do our job. It doesn't matter. And then a whole bunch of millennials came into the room and are like, actually, I'd like to write a story that someone can have as like an arc in their life.
Yeah. Would you like to care about these characters again? So would we.
Yes.
How about it?
So, like, that's the first thing you should do, is make people care about the characters and give them a relatable journey to go on.
Without the pretense of, oh, people just care about these characters because they've been around for so long. No.
You gotta do it again every time.
Yep. You need to work for our trust. Green Hill.
Sonic 1 level.
Yeah, this is Green Hill
It's
again.
the Green Hill level assets, but every layout is a reference to a previous Sonic game, and it's not always Green Hill or Sky Sanctuary. Sometimes
some of them are.
How spoilery do we want?
We've seen the city. We've seen the city. The city one from like Adventure or whatever. Yeah.
I did Skyrail today.
Ooh.
I need
is City Escape in the game?
Oh,
yes, Freako. It's in the game.
Yes.
Finally.
Great, I'll play it now.
Excellent.
Wow.
No,
wow, this really is the Generations map, like right down to the
it is.
the not monsters,
they just
badniks that show up. It's a what's it? An asset flip.
One of the interesting things there, is that the physics mod that came out, it restores the overworld physics to these Cyberverse levels. So the physics are being changed in these levels, but the overworld physics are consistent overall.
I figured that out. So, like, when I first started playing, I did the cyberspace level, and I was like, I reckon I could get the S rank time. I'll give that another go. And I just kept fucking hitting my head against the wall trying to get it. And then I figured, like, that's how I figured out very quickly that the overworld and cyberspace physics were very different.
Yes.
But I got that fucking S rank, so help me God. I've done it with all of them so far, and I'm probably gonna keep going because I'm insane. I'm gonna fucking platinum this game, and no one's gonna stop me.
You'll be at it a while, but
I know. But it's a Sonic game with collectathon elements, so therefore, like, I have platinumed Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Do you know how long that took me?
It's like cutting cocaine with nicotine.
Yeah,
like, super addiction.
I have a problem. It's fine.
You have a problem, and it's fine?
Yes. Both of those statements are equally valid.
You know what the definition of addiction is, right?
Shut up. You know what the definition of a problem is?
Definition is go your mother.
Whoa! All right.
I'm kidding.
Your mother.
What about my mother?
Snappy response.
She's a doll.
Your mother.
Your mother.
Word to your mother.
I still laugh at that so much.
That episode,
have you tried making an infinity symbol with the side loop yet?
My DVD of that robot, the robot.
Like that?
Oh, rings.
The X1 robot episode, like the ending on the DVD was like It would skip.
Ooh,
I could
there you
never
go.
like see the ending of that fucking episode for so many years.
It's a good episode.
Infinite boost for a limited time now. It's very good for getting across the overworld.
Oh.
Oh, is that like infinity symbol?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Infinity.
That's what
I did
it
something
takes
that got
to
clipped
be
on Twitch the other day.
infinite.
I
Oh,
did.
yeah?
I made an Amogus with the side loop.
Oh god. Amogus.
Amogus.
Did you know
Amongus.
Sonic Frontiers map is 5 times the size of Skyrim and half the size of your mother?
Jesus.
If you zoom out of the Sonic Frontiers map, you can see that it is actually a giant Among Us.
Sonic is
Saucy
very
Barco.
sus.
Oh god.
I got the DLC too, so I'm running around in them soap shoes.
I just got that today. I've been meaning to fucking
They
play
got
it. So
soap
I can...
shoes?
Soap shoes.
Yeah, they got
They
soap and
got
shoes
fucking
now.
soap
Do you
shoes?
know how you get the soap shoes? Like Fenrir, I know you do. But Mitch, do you know how you get the soap shoes in this game?
Yeah, no.
You have to sign up for the newsletter.
Yep.
Yep.
The Sonic Frontiers newsletter.
Yes.
Yes.
For
And I
all
made
your
it
Sonic
immediately.
Frontiers news needs. But it fucking worth it.
In order to get this legacy beloved nostalgic item, you just have to give us your personal information.
Yes.
Honestly, the Sonic
Oh.
Adventure model should have just been like a deal, like a skin in Sonic Frontiers. Actually,
It was-
the lack of cosmetics in Sonic Frontiers is a travesty.
Straight
That was-
up.
Cosmetics,
would've-
huh? Cosmet.
Some-
You finish this island and then we'll talk.
Okay,
okay.
all right.
See, the greatest that, like, two of my favorite things in recent games,
Oh, wait,
I think it was Crash 4 and Mario Odyssey,
I already got
was
that one.
adding in, like, legacy, skins. Like, you know, you get like in Mario Odyssey, you can play with the Mario 64 skin, in Crash 4, you can play with the PS1 skin. I loved that. That was my favorite fucking thing. I would love to see other games do that more often. Resident Evil 2 Remake, you can play with the stupid PS1 skins. I just love seeing
And
low
the PS1 voice acting.
Yes. I just love seeing dumb low poly shit in
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Thank you. Yeah.
My god, I would you know what? I'm one of the few people who's kind of excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake, even though Bloober Team are trash. I would love it if, like, in that game you could just run around as doofy PS2 James Sunderland. I think that would be very, very funny. By the way, if I end up talking about Silent Hill too much, I apologize. I'm currently on
No,
a
that's perfectly fine.
Does
Actually,
Pyramid Head get a new dimension added?
He gets an extra side.
I would absolutely love it if Rhayven, you led me through some games that maybe I've never played before,
we
like
could-
some of your favorites,
Oh,
and I can react to them for the first time and mock them
I would.
mercilessly.
I'd be very happy with that. I just finished playing Silent Hill 2 the other day, and honest to God, I think it might be one of my new favorite games. Like, it was really good. Sorry, I just hear my roommates
Sonic,
outside.
he's number one. Sonic, he's
There,
lots
he's
of
got-
fun.
Sonic, he likes it in the
Gotta
bum.
go fast!
Sonic, he loves chili dog. Sonic, he also loves honks.
Oh shit, we're making a second verse now.
There's
Sonic commits tax fraud.
Avoid
Sonic
copyright.
avoids his taxes.
Sonic runs over kids. Sonic.
Won't put back on lids. Sonic.
He's a man, so watch out for Sonic X.
Watch out for Sonic's X because he doesn't call.
Amy is.
Ah, yeah.
Watch out for
Crazy.
Sonic Sex. He's very persistent.
He's got a tiny
whoa.
penis as
Oh
well,
well,
so
I
watch
was not
out.
expecting that.
Wow, Sonic can't swim. What a fucking
Alright.
idiot.
He's never been able to swim. Stupid little hedgehog.
Yeah, Freako.
I
You should
did
try
all-
playing a
yeah,
Sonic
boy.
game one day.
That
No.
was actually one of my favorite things in.
I tried to play a Dream Sonic game, and I was just like, wow, this is. Wow.
It's one of my favorite things in the Mario and Sonic games with all of the swimming events. Like, every other character can swim, but Sonic needs floaties and he basically drowns while he's
Also, they're
swimming.
naked.
I love that. Also, Eggman has nipples, apparently.
Yeah. Mario has nipples, but no
Yes.
hairy chest.
Mario's apparently like 26.
Yeah.
Really? Like, is that like the
believe that.
canonical?
No,
Yeah.
I refuse
Wow.
that canon.
He's like he's like
43.
38.
He is a
I always-
solid 43.
I always kind of found it how 43 out of what?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Nah, but I always found it kind of interesting that like all these like classic cutesy cartoon characters are literally just like middle-aged men. Like the real life equivalent of them is literally just like a white collar, fucking, just generic, balding dude.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
It's a me, Mario.
Mushroom.
We're not going to reveal the voice yet. The voice reveal is going to come later. And then the voice reveal is like, it's a me, Mario.
They gotta be pulling a fucking leg.
I am still vaguely hopeful for that movie, if only because WoW Illumination are really pulling out the stops with the animation. My God.
Looks about on par with everything they usually do, honestly.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
Mario.
shit, I
It's
got it
really
too early.
nice. His
I
nice
want to
skin Bowser
see
do
Mario,
the
but I want to see him go bing bing wahoo.
Bing bing wahoo.
That's what he is. He's a bing.
They're
bing
gonna do
wahoo.
it at least once in the movie, probably as like some sort of reference. Like his voice will change to Charles Martinez like once, and he'll do like the wahoo.
You
It's
think
gonna, like,
just
there's
because
gonna
I'm
be a moment.
Italian, they need to speak with a funny accent?
The camera pulls in on hyper-realistic Mario's face as we hear, like in a dramatic moment, Chris Pratt suddenly goes, wahoo. That'll be it.
No,
I'm half expecting it. I'm half expecting that it'll start off with like a sprite of Mario and being like, "Yep, that's a me."
You're probably wondering how I got myself in this situation.
Well, started
like-
with a man
no, it's-
named Miyamoto, and
It's him in the Bowser Castle, and like he's fucked up the timing of the boss fight, so Bowser's about to land on him when he jumps.
what if there's a
Like,
character in the
that's
movie
me.
that looks like Miyamoto?
It probably will be. There'll be
That
one
would be
toad that
funny.
looks like Miyamoto.
Would that be funny? That would just be a thing.
Like, it's like Hideo Kojima putting himself.
Oh, I
in
would like
his
it,
games.
and I would find it funny at the same time.
Oh.
What took you so long?
I miss the reign of Reggie as the CEO of Nintendo America.
Doug Bowser doesn't
Reggie
have
was a
much
lot of-
personality.
Reggie was a lot of fun, and I wasn't
was.
even a Nintendo guy.
Doug Bowser doesn't even really appear on any material.
He
does
is-
it?
I've come
is a
here to
corporate
take
white man.
names and kick ass.
Doug Bowser is very corporate white man, and his
If you don't
only
play
defining
Duke
feature is
Nukem.
that his name is Bowser.
You like
Yeah.
men.
And Reggie used to be the spokesperson for Pizza Hut, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, something like
He's
that.
the marketing
Possibly during the
director.
era where they tied their branding to Ninja Turtles and created an entire generation of people addicted to pizza.
That would make a lot of sense. Reggie is very good at selling shit.
Yeah.
Pizza.
I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna eat because I'm about to break my fast.
Oh shoot.
Why have you been going so fast?
Because of Sonic, you know, I just
yeah.
need to go fast. You need to fast when you go fast. Otherwise, you have to like. Have you ever seen a sled dog have to poop during a run?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. You don't need it.
Fuck.
It's like when a hippopotamus's
Funny.
muck spreads.
Like,
It's when instead of the
Here we
hippopotamus
go.
allowing the shit to fall to the ground, it presses its tail against its asshole and shreds the shit.
hey, Mitch, or whoever edits this. I'm
James
sorry if
Rolfe is doing right now at this very second.
you're probably taking a shit.
Maybe sleeping.
Probably sleeping.
Sleep.
Probably
take care
just
of his
waking up.
kid, Just
He's
Yeah.
reading
Be-
his daughter a bedtime story about ass.
Hey.
you see, this
What
is a
if-
buffalo, and this is the buffalo's ass.
This is buffalo shit, but you don't say shit, you say poopy.
I served the custom. I served
Imagine one of his kids grows up and then makes a YouTube
And then meets
channel.
Chris Balls's kid and is just like, hello.
They
You're
make
boring.
a YouTube channel and they're like, this is the angry video game nerd Junior.
Yeah, during one of me and Freako's deep dives, we found a kid that was just legitimately like, Angry Video Game Nerd Junior! Freako, look,
he
you
would review
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Freako commented on his video and it's like, oh, me and my friend genuinely enjoyed this. And they were like, please don't watch this. I've moved on.
That's amazing.
No, it was actually, I commented on their most recent video, I said, I miss AVGN Junior. And they replied like, oh, back then, like, I was doing it because it was popular. I'm not really a gamer. I want people to enjoy my movie stuff.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
just like, oh, no.
Oh, so it actually is the AVGN.
No, I mean,
yeah. He had a mini arc of Rolf.
Rolf Arc.
And not the wobble board guy.
oh, whoops.
Rolf Harris.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Rolf Harris.
The,
Yes.
the nonce.
Come on.
Sorry.
Well, that's the say goodbye to this whole video series. This is not getting.
My bad. Sorry.
I mean, we weren't getting monetized
No,
anyway.
no. I think that it'll be buried by the algorithm. Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Not demonetized.
Oh,
My
yeah.
bad. Shouldn't.
Just heavily censored.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Or I
You
could
just cut
like,
that. You
out
just cut that.
things.
I
I
could
just cut out 90% of Freako's
Hey,
I'll just
hey, I'm not that
here's a cute story. I served a mother at work today, and she had a kid who was being really like, you know, he was throwing stuff around,
Oh.
and she was like saying, now if you keep doing that, you know, the nice lady will take away your toys, and he was like, nah, and then he threw them towards me. I just put them over like on the side, and you know, I censored myself, but I effectively said a nice way of, I said, you mess around and you find out, like, instead of fuck around and find out, kid, and the mother just laughed and laughed. I was like, you get it.
Yeah.
It's teaching the kid a valuable life lesson of fuck around and find out.
I knew this one kid in school who was like, he was like the cool kid in school who would do all the sports and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I would stay over at his house like overnight a lot, like, and whatever. So
Did you give him little kisses?
every single
Yes.
time
Did
he
you?
stayed over at my
Did you
house,
do it?
it would get to like 8 or 9 p.m. and then he would be like, oh, I want to go home, I'm homesick.
God.
And also, I remember he came over to my house, and then he went with my parents and me to the supermarket. And then his parents were at the supermarket, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'll just go home with them."
Don't leave.
He literally just came to my house, went to the supermarket, then went home with his parents.
Kids are weird. Kids are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Little kisses. You didn't stop by to have a little kiss in the closet. That's beautiful, by the way.
Oh, that's just beautiful, by the way. Hey, Freako. We okay. So I'm like I am the Australian. What's it called? Like film Victoria. Is that what it's called? Yeah. You are pitching me your Australian version of The Simpsons that you've been telling me about for a while.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
go.
I don't have any idea. That's why I haven't started. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna level with you. That is the worst. That is the worst elevator pitch I have ever heard in my life. Get out, please. Get out of this. Get out of the fucking security.
Sir, if you don't leave, we will have to.
I want it to be set in the mid 2000s, but not an actual year. Just like vaguely mid 2000s.
All right. Strong
setting,
setting, strong premise. Here we go.
And that's as far as I got. It would have a lot of Australian. It would have a lot of Australian music, iconic Australian music.
So, like, what kind of? Give us, drop us a name. Give us a band, a genre, something.
Dave Dobbin? No, he's New Zealand.
If that isn't the most Australian thing.
Acre?
Dobbins.
The Vines?
I don't. Frenzal
Body
Rom?
Jar?
Frenzal
Rom.
Rom. Yes.
Yeah, no, Tism.
Tism.
Oh, fucking Tism.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that band. This is serious, Mum.
Maybe some Red Gum in there.
Is that a band, or are you just going to include some timber?
Yes. You have to include timber in it all.
Okay. So we got the setting, you got the soundtrack. Tell me about the characters. What are we gonna learn about the characters? What kind of journey are you gonna take us on?
I still haven't like.
I'm not sure you understand the premise of the improv that we're trying to get to. Okay.
Man, escort this guy out of the building.
A person that's
her name
not
still has
me, but it would be just like I write what I knew from growing up in the mid-2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, so like a lot of creators, you build from your own experience.
And I would have an American side character, voiced by an American, and everyone else is Australian voices, or
No, can I just be one Australian doing a really bad American accent?
What about the critic with Maurice LaMarche did a really good Australian accent. I was amazed at how I didn't pick up on it. I thought it was a real Australian guy. Yeah, Drongo.
They do the work.
Jay, Jay, you gotta listen here.
Listen to me, Jay. But first, a tasteful shot of me bum for the ladies.
That's what good's for.
Gotta watch The Critic at some point. I've never actually seen an episode.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't like really know what The Critic was, but like I one day I was like going through a really bad depression. I just found like it and like Dr. Katz like uploaded for free on YouTube. I was like, fuck it. And I just watched all of them and was like, wow, how have I never watched this show before? It's amazing. Have you ever just like discovered a show where you binge the whole thing and you're just like, wow, that's the greatest moment of my life for that?
It was the YouTuber I found that did the Pokemon Bronze review. I just watched every one of his videos.
Oh yeah.
Similar, but not.
I love finding people like that.
I generally with me, that's how I discover TV shows. It's like I've heard good things about this. Maybe I'll give it a watch, and then I watch all of it in one go.
I bought 2 seasons of The Walking Dead. And then I watched like the first disc, and I was just like, "Fine by Phil."
That's gotta count, right? Yeah, find all red
rings.
Find all the red rings.
That was me with Star Trek, honestly.
I mean, Xbox 360 red ring. Who had one? I did.
I didn't buy a Hexbox.
No, really?
Jesus.
I remember I used to be a hardcore like Sony fanboy, and I remember I was with one of my friends that I didn't really like, and we were in Dick Smith Electronics, and he's like, he put some like Xbox 360 faceplates in my hands, and I'm like, yeah. What a loser I was. But then I played Dead Rising. I played Dead Rising, and then I was like, I have to get one now.
Yep.
I didn't buy it because I, in general, just don't like Microsoft as a company. It's not because I think Sony is a good company, but also because the exclusives always come out on PC like 6 months later.
Very true. I have been a Sony.
Well, just follow him on Twitter, Eggman.
I'm getting ratioed.
Is that Ashley from WarioWare?
Sure.
No.
I didn't know Eggman was into the Sonic fan games like community. Like, keep it up, Sage. You're doing great.
That was actually my theory on how they might have named her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, really?
That would make a lot of sense.
Maybe they named Sonic after the fast food chain.
No. I
remember going to.
I love how the Sonic movie comes out and they get a tie-in deal with Jack in the Box.
Yeah, that's Sonic.
Yeah, what the heck?
I remember going to the States for the first time and seeing Sonic, so I was like, I wonder if they have any any relation at all, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Mega 64 video where they're at Sonic, like, talking about how it used to be good?
Better than Mario's pizza place. But at Mario, you know what you're gonna get. Sonic keeps changing everything up.
Variety is the spice of life, my friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, God.
Maybe that's why humans exist, because the universe got tired of already knowing everything. So it created us so we can experience it fresh. So it's not bored anymore.
We're away from the world.
Do you think like there's
Yeah.
Stardust even.
We are the universe becoming aware of itself.
Yeah.
Jeez. I never even considered that.
That's Carl Sagan, I think.
Yep.